That was some intro music right there. That was some introduction music to today's video. We're going to be talking about this pan right here. The Noodlers Ahab Flex. This is a review. Alright, and this is the pan. Wow. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this one a little bit shorter than my last one, because I guess I ran out of space in my last one, and it just kind of, the camera just kind of cut me off. The phone. I'm using my phone to record these, trying to sound fancy up in here. Anyhow, yeah, the phone cut me off. So that was a good way to cut time out, huh? Just stand there in silence. Okay, first we're gonna do some size comparisons. I guess this is kind of a little bit, juicy, bigger, kind of a beefy sort of pen. It is made of, some metal and some plastic, but this plastic is pretty cool. It's, oh, sorry, I got a little jiggy with it. This plastic is called cotton acetyl butyrate, and it's apparently very hard to focus upon too. Okay, stop that. I think it's trying to get the words right there. Look, look, camera, everything is up here now. Come on, get with it. Just come on. You're gonna get your noggin toggled. Come on, get with it now. It won't. Okay. Anyhow, this plastic. Ha. See it work? It's cotton acetyl-butyrate. It's biodegradable plastic, but it's not like some kind of newfangled thing that's newfangled. It is a pre-World War II type of material, if I'm not mistaken. But over time, it's not going to melt if it gets wet. Like if you get this thing wet, it's not just going to like turn into a puddle of Noodler's Ahab on you. It is over time in the ground, that kind of thing. It will biodegrade. Anyhow, here it is next to a pilot. Oh, let me show you. Okay, that was an animation right there. Okay, let me show you. It's a pilot. Oh, it's messy. Hang on, got fingerprints on there, looking like who done it. Okay, hang on. Who done it? I done it. That's who done it. Okay, this is a pilot Metropolitan. That's what that is. I promise you that. Okay. What's next to that right there? Oh, well. Okay. And for, people who kind of maybe just getting into fountain pens, you might have one of these. This is a Platinum Preppy. So you'll notice it's not that much bigger than a Preppy, but it feels beefier. This is from a vintage pen folk out there. Little Vinny Van Van. That was for vintage. I know it didn't make much sense to some people, but my vintage folks will get that. This is an Esterbrook J in standard size with 2788 nib. Anyhow, we'll go over that one some other time when I'm doing some more vintage pens. This, for things that are a little bit closer in size, really, than these, we're going to look at two very affordable options. Also, this pen is also very affordable. I'm not going to quote prices on my channel, generally speaking, unless it's something that's like crazy cheap, or crazy affordable. Let me not use the C word. Anyhow, this is a Jinhao X750. X750 for people outside of the South. Okay, that is a Jinhao X750. Super affordable pen. Anyhow, this one here is a Pen BBS Let me just check, make absolutely sure that I make sure it's the right thing. There's a pin PBS. It says 366 and 368. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's a 308. That's what that is. Douglas Rathman will correct me in the comments below if that's not what that is. I hope. Don't let me down, Douglas. Okay. But yeah, I think it's a 3. Anyhow, it's like I said, it's kind of a beefy pin. It does have a threaded cap. It takes some turns to unthread it. Okay, and you'll notice I have taken it right on upon my little self to go ahead and modify this pin just a little bit, because there's no flange down here at the base of the section. So, and it kind of just goes down like right here a little bit, and then it just whoosh, that's it. So I thought I would help it feel a little bit more secure. So I took a little micro mesh, I think probably around 1200, and just kind of like took the nib and feed out, and then just kind of went around this direction a few times, just to kind of give it a little bit of a thing, a little bit of a texture. It's not so much that Mrs. Goulet would hate it. I know she's very averse to lines being in things, but it's not. It's very comfortable in the hand. It feels very substantial. It's not weighty, but it, it's not heavier than you would think a plastic pen would be necessarily for good quality plastic. It's fine to write with unposted. It does have a little bit of a, see how this is, I don't know if I should go into who actually makes these. It's an Indian company named Canwright, but anyhow, I don't know if I should say that, but anyhow, this is that right there. It steps up and it goes over this way, and it goes over here, steps down a little bit right here. See, that's a very nice kind of, very cohesive kind of thing. Okay, anyhow, it's fine to write with unposted. Generally speaking, I like to post pretty much any pen that I'm writing with, just because I will, fiddle with the cap, or I will lose the cap, or, not lose it necessarily, but I will, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm prone to just like put things in my mouth randomly like a little baby. But this one posts fairly well, which, let me show you. Look at this. Watch. See, it's not, it's probably right about there where the end of it. Anyhow, gosh, that's a lot of talking about how the pen posts. Anyhow, okay, so this is a flex nib. And come on, man. Focus. I swear my camera got ADD, ADHD. I got all that stuff too. I'm on the spectrum. As if you couldn't tell. I just wrote all over my hand. Oh. Because the feed is so juicy. That's okay, I'm wearing a black shirt. I'll just wipe around that black shirt. Okay. Anyhow, you'll notice there's no breather hole. No breather hole in this nib. It is bereft of breather hole. And the tines, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the tines actually go down, the split goes down almost to, where the nib inserts into the section. You can and probably should, fiddle with this adjustment here as far as how far out the nib is, and the feed to some degree, but, it depends on if you want a drier writer. Basically, you pull the nib out a little bit. If you want a wetter writer, you kind of keep the nib a little bit more. And that just gives you more surface contact. It makes sense because you got this much surface contact between the feed and the nib, and you're going to get a lot more, capillary action going on right here, right? But if you got only that much from there to there, surface area contacting, then you're only going to get that much capillary action. You see what I'm saying? So, drier, wetter, So I keep mine fairly, fairly juicy. I'm juicy. Okay. Now we're going to do a writing sample. So this is Rhodia paper. This is Rodeo 80 GSM, or 80 grams per square meter. Anyhow, this is it right here. Okay, let's check it out. I'm gonna just do some regular writing stuff first, and then I'll come back and do some just a little flex, and we'll see how it works with that. Okay. I know people gonna tell me you shouldn't pick your pen up when you're writing in cursive like that. It's okay. No, I don't have the teacher's not watching me right now. It's okay, y'all. What do they have? And I mean, when I bought it, it was referred to as the Ahab Flex. I think now they're pretty much standard with the Flex nibs, so they're pretty much, I think now just called the Noodlers Ahab. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. No, okay, Noodlers Ahab Flex, cotton steel butyrate pen with flexi nib, and we're gonna do a little bit of flex. We have one right. Oh, that's gonna look crazy. Oh, look at, I was bragging about how juicy I keep it, and now all of a sudden it's gonna be like dry on me. I like to do just a little gentle. Hey, remember, you're supposed to be writing right now. I hate to have to adjust you right in the middle of while I'm filming this thing. I'm not a calligrapher. Just in case it was, people questioning that, just kind of wondering, wow, what kind of calligraphy is this guy's in? I mean, well, I'm not one, so that's why my calligraphy don't look all that great. But I try. I get by with a little help from my friend. Okay, that's, you want some line variation, you can get it. I mean, quit that railroading on me now. See, you can get this kind of line variation without railroading too bad. But then once you get into that wow flex, then you're gonna get you some railroading. Like I'm talking about some. But see, that's certain. Okay. And then sometimes what I like to do with this particular ink, which is I told my friends in the I didn't bought it quite right. Hang on. Boom. Sometimes I get it. Boom. I'm not doing it right. Okay. Anyhow, excuse me. When I do use like tissue or something like that, I'm able to blot it, kind of a lot more straight down. I'm not using my shirt. But I figured I'd try to keep it adventurous up in here for y'all. But yeah, it for regular writing too, it normally just keeps right up. I mean, is it true? Sincerely, we're gonna try like that. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. So, I mean, there it is. This ink, by the way, which I started to talk about a second ago, and totally ADDHD or whatever out on it. Okay, this ink is Black Swan and Australian Roses. Is what gonna just give it a little shout out because it's all Noodler today, I guess, on this. Okay. Okay, Black Swan and Australian Roses. There it is. Look, there's a little Black Swan. There's Australian Roses. It's in them. That Black Swan is in those Australian Roses right there. But that's what it looks like in the bottle. I mean, you know, and that's what it looks like on the page. You know, I mean, like I say, oh, let's do a little, I forgot, I gotta do the won't test. Okay. There we go. Okay, and wetness test is decently wet. I mean, you know, that's wettish. So I figured, you know, the amount of wetness of a pen all really depends on the ink in the paper and also how far the smear comes out, and you can write the word wettish. So if it's just wettish, that's okay. But if it's just wet, oh, it's not too wet. But if it's wettish, then it's really wet. Oh, too wet. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna make that joke. Okay. It's because it's a popular song that's out right now. Wop. Okay. That's a pretty whoppish opinion. Okay, now that's about it for this fancy little pen. I did not keep this video shorter, by the way. This video was indeed longer than the last video. But if you like it, please you know, click like and subscribe, and also maybe, what do they say, smash the bell? You don't have to smash the bell. Just, you know, you can gently just click on the bell or tap. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? People, you can do things however you want to do them. You don't have to smash nothing. Be in here smashing things. Be violent. All right. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good day or night or evening or morning or whatever it is whenever you happen to be watching this video.